Like hint from my last speech. Yeah, Bryn.
Fiji.
Yeah, cool, good job. Okay, so that's the Fiji flag. My mom endured a tough childhood, but she has grown from it and is now an extremely grateful woman. I will be talking about why her childhood was rough, but also the positives that we can get out of it. As you know, my mom grew up in Fiji. She was part of a 10-person family, and they lived in a small town called Ba. They had a 5-story rundown house, and it was built all by concrete, and every year there'd be new cracks in the walls. The first 2 stories were a grocery store, which my family owned. It was called C.P. Patel. The 3rd story was the kitchen, 4th story, the living quarters, and the 5th was a terrace, and in the summer they put some beds there so the kids could sleep. My mom's only source of entertainment were small marbles and rocks. The only thing she ate was vegetarian lentils and bread. Their family was surviving right above the poverty line, and the grocery store that my grandpa ran was their only source of income. When my grandpa died from an unknown cause, there was no one to take care of the store. My mom's uncle volunteered to run the company, which they thought was a good idea at first. He soon got greedy and stole all the rights to the company and even the property. My mom's family had no money. My mom was required to work at McDonald's 7 days a week just so she could make enough money to afford her own education. Soon, all the siblings saved up and bought a flight from Suva to Newark, New Jersey. When they landed in New Jersey, they drove to a small town in Pennsylvania called Wilkes-Barre, where they bought a small house that barely fit all 10 of them. During the winter, they couldn't afford to turn the heater on and also buy food, so they started to send letters back home to their uncle in Fiji. Days, months, years went by without any response. The kids took it within themselves to attend community college and graduate with a degree just to make it in life, and that's exactly what they did. My mom persevered through her young ages and now sees the world in a more compassionate way. I didn't tell you this story to commiserate with her, but instead to realize the privilege that we are given to even be attending this school and the opportunities we have at such a young age.